my uncle spent 50 years perfecting his woodworking craft. His workshop wasn't just a room, it was a sanctuary, a library of wood and steel. Every tool had its place. Every jig was custom-made for a specific task he'd mastered over decades. When he retired, he was content to just tinker, to create for the sheer joy of it. Then my cousin, his nephew, decided he needed a project. He'd just finished an online course on workshop efficiency and saw my Uncle S-Space as his final exam. He called it optimization. We called it a disaster. He started by decluttering. Out went the hand-sanded jigs my uncle had used to build hundreds of perfect cabinets. Out went the strange-looking hand tools, each modified for a unique purpose that only a master would understand. My uncle just watched, a quiet, knowing look on his face. The nephew replaced them with shiny, new all-in-one power tools. "This is the modern way, Uncle," he'd say. "Way more efficient." The nephew's grand project was to build a new deck for the back of the house. He had his new tools, a stack of lumber, and a head full of modern techniques. He spent a week buzzing and screwing, boasting about how fast he was working. He didn't dig proper footings, used the wrong type of screws for the joist hangers, and spaced the support posts way too far apart. My uncle would stroll out, watch for a few minutes, and then just nod and walk back inside. He never said a word. The day of the deck warming party arrived. The nephew proudly stood on his creation as family started to gather. My uncle politely declined to step onto it, choosing to stay on the grass. "Just enjoying the view from here," he said, with a little smile. As about 10 people stepped onto the deck, there was a loud crack, a sickening groan of wood, and the whole thing just folded. It pancaked. Thankfully, it was low to the ground, so no one was seriously hurt, just shocked and covered in potato salad. Later, while the nephew was staring at the wreckage, my uncle finally spoke. "You know," he said, "I had a special jig that would have given you the perfect angle for those support braces, and some old-fashioned, heavy-duty bolts that wouldn't have sheared like those flimsy screws you used." The nephew just stood there, speechless. My uncle put a hand on his shoulder. "Some lessons you can't learn from a screen. Some things take time and respect for the craft. Now, how about we clean this up? And tomorrow I'll show you how it's really done." It was the most expensive and most valuable lesson my cousin ever learned. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories.